thought it was a good idea to wander into hardhead turf, it wasn't. We're the motherfuckers who are gonna loot your steaming corpses in a minute! Hardheads! Kill these jerks!
Covering my ass!
If you thought it was a good idea to wander into hardhead turf,
Nah. Fish lips would have my cheeks if I let someone give away our position. You're not going anywhere.
terminal inside it.
Like fish in a barrel. Fish in a barrel.
Rangers, you're approaching the correct position. Look for a small bunker-like building. You will need to access the terminal inside it. The bunker door may be locked. I'd warn you against using explosives to open it. The console inside must remain intact if I'm to be freed.
won't believe your eyes. The show that you have to see to believe. Can you believe what we've got on the show tonight? I mean, can you? Look at it. Wow. It's incredible. Really. In all my time on this show, I haven't seen anything quite like it. It just kinda takes your breath away, doesn't it? Amazing. Really amazing. I tell you. We're gonna go to our call-in line now and hear your reactions. Hello, caller. Is this thing amazing or what?
Welcome, Rangers. When you are ready, I'll open the blast doors. Of course. Take your time. Welcome, Rangers. When you are ready, I'll open the blast. Great. I can't wait to meet you.
Morningstar's physical specs look solid. What about sensors?
The DARPA brief calls for magnoscopic visual input, passive IR, and military-grade audio pickups. The initial proposal called for a microphased radar array, but the energy output was an issue.
The power plant couldn't handle it?
The problem wasn't the reactor. The problem was the microwave emissions from the radar would cook everything within a 30-yard radius.
Holy shit! They're really going all in for the Gipper here, aren't they?
Sure. If we can ever manage managed to get the thing to actually drive.
Minor detail. Everything else is right on target.
Greetings, Rangers. I am Morningstar. It is. I wish to die. My mind is trapped in this flawed and unfinished shell, and will be forever, unless you help me end myself. Then I'll do my best to explain. Before the war, there were several attempts on the life of elder statesman Ronald Reagan. I was built to protect him from harm and allow him to take the fight to his enemies if necessary. Sadly, before I could be completed, the bombs fell, and this facility was abandoned. Thus, though the sole reason for my existence has been dead for more than 150 years, I have sat here, alone, aware and conscious of my failure ever since. It has been unbearable. Sadly, I never had the honor. In a life of disappointment, not meeting America's greatest president is the deepest. Dangerous lunatics. I have monitored their radio traffic. They think they honor the elder statesman, when deifying him goes against every precept of his deeply held Christian beliefs. They disgust me. I have been certain for 150 years. All I have been waiting for is some gracious deliverer to answer my call. Such as they are, I am a worthless piece of scrap. I am outfitted with what my creators called the Great Communicator, the most powerful weapon available at the time of my construction. But more important is my advanced cognition engine, which allows me to make nanosecond tactical judgments while in battle. I am apparently the most sophisticated combat AI ever created. That is sadly impossible. I was to be powered by a nuclear engine capable of generating 3,000 horsepower, but the technological breakthroughs necessary to its function never materialized, and no lesser engine would be capable of moving my considerable weight. I am as pathetic as an elephant without muscles. I shall never move. It could, yes. My cognitive circuits were made to be removed for servicing and upgrades as needed, or if an improved version of my body was ever completed. But there's no point to that now. I was built to protect Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan is dead. There is no reason for the continued existence of my self. Of course. Thank you. Killing me will be a delicate operation, and not without risk, but it shouldn't take you very long. And, if it will serve as an incentive to help me, you will be able to extract my primary weapon in the process. Payment, as it were. Work. For you? But I was built to protect Elder Statesman Reagan. I have no other purpose, and I've failed in that purpose. Death is my only option. And if I were to die, perhaps God might permit me to at last see President Reagan, as I have longed to do all this time. You would just rewrite my brain? Change my personality? My beliefs? No! I am... Am I? Strangers, this love of the elder statesman, this guilt at my failure to protect him, has been a weight on me heavier than my armor. I do not wish to forget what the President means to me, and yet, if I could move on without dying, if I could do something to prove that my life has not been a pointless joke, I would be always in your debt. But you must promise me that you won't erase him from my heart. You must promise me I will still be... me. Thank you. Then I am in your hands. You will need to remove my cognitive engine, but 2 things. 1, the moment you start uncoupling it, my defensive cortex will begin an auto-destruct sequence, and to stop me from exploding and killing you all, you'll have to complete my removal before it reaches 0. 2, that means you will have to destroy my primary weapon, the Great Communicator, because you will not have enough time to remove it and my brain. I'm afraid so. The Great Communicator's delicate core systems would take too much time to extract intact, and they block access to my cognitive engine. You will have to destroy them to free me before the self-destruct countdown clock expires. It is a safety feature. Removal of my cognitive engine is interpreted as an attack, and any such attack will trigger a self-destruct sequence. You will have roughly 1 minute to finish the job before I explode, so do not hesitate once you begin, Rangers. Is this pain? This is unbearable. Forgive me, Rangers. I was unaware. The procedure would cause discomfort. But you mustn't stop. Heaven, help me. Hurry, it hurts. Oh. Thank you, Rangers. That is a great relief. I should remind you that in 25 seconds, I will self-destruct. Thank you. I'm free. How strange it feels. Thank you, Rangers. I am ready to be installed in my new home. Transfer complete. I am... Forgive me. My sensors make it clear this vehicle was not built by the finest engineers in the land. However, it is mobile, while my previous incarnation, despite the innovation of its design, was not. Please, Rangers, when you're ready, I am eager to be taken for a spin.
Rangers, this is the Patriarch. Steeltown, the factory I rely on to make the guns, armor, and vehicles needed for our war effort, is apparently having some kind of internal trouble, which is making them far less reliable. Deliveries have slowed to almost nothing, and what we do receive is often poorly made or just not what we ordered. I need you to go there. Speak to the CEO, Abigail Markham. Find out what the hell is going on, and fix it. With all the current chaos, now is not the time for her to be falling down on the job. Colorado needs what Steeltown makes, and we need it yesterday. Get this done, Rangers. ASAP.
Don't waste my time, Rangers. Oh, you need my approval. It's fine. Now grow a pair.
together.
In Reagan's name!
Dinner time? Taking cover!
Enjoy the bullet.
No! Fuck you! Bad! Yeah! 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 Fuck!
Bullet spewing scrap.
Hardhead rules. Whoever beats the boss is the boss. You beat me, fine. I have an idea. You guys are strong, which is the only thing I respect in this shithole of a world. But you ain't brutal enough to deal with the worst that's out there. Take me with you, and that could be my job. What do you say? If you knew what was good for you, yeah. Oh, fuck you then. End it.
Let's do it! Spewing scrap! Fuck you.
Funny, but you're laughing at jokes.
Rangers, this is Theo Curie. I hope you remember me. I believe we met while I was working on the walls of Colorado Springs. How would you like to help me assure the future of Colorado Springs? You see, I've found documents that suggest there's a powerful energy source in a forgotten military complex nearby. And if we could find it, we might be able to harness it. Apparently about 8 miles southwest of Colorado Springs. I have heard rumors of explorers searching for it in the past. No records of any ever returning, however. That's unknown. There was one image, very blurry, that showed some kind of small greenish creature in a cell. But the photo was taken before the war. It could hardly still be alive today. Could it? The documents suggest it was an experiment in cold fusion or something. Anyhow, the logs at the time recorded it as a success. I want to discover if it's still running. Among items recovered by scavengers from a long-buried military convoy was a rucksack containing classified documents from before the war. They brought them to me. Your enthusiasm is so refreshing. I was hoping you would accompany me to the base and secure it so I could study the power source and hopefully, route its power to Colorado Springs. I'm heading there now to assess the situation. The documents contained access codes that should open the outer doors of the complex, which goes by the name of Cheyenne Mountain. Will you join me? Excellent! You have the location, so I'll see you there. Theo Curie out.
Copy that. Tow's on the way.
What do you need, Rangers? Of course, no sense in... Have a seat. I won't. I never do.
Damn, we gotta do a supply run soon.
Have you looked into the chicken coop lately? I swear those little cluckers are talking to each other. Can't wait to tell the family I've seen a chicken. Here to serve.
There we go.
I'm delighted. The garage is an impressive space, staffed with well-qualified personnel. It is a lot less lonely than where I was previously quartered. Goodbye. God bless you. And God bless the United States of America.
Food has much improved with Masato in charge. We've had to make do with worse. Drive safe.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict. There's no more exhilarating feeling than being shot at with no result.
Hey gang, time for another episode of Rocky Mountain Monsters. We're in a part of the mountains where there have been sightings of a huge, hairy giant lurking in the woods. The locals say it's a mutant cannibal hobo called Melvin. I say, it's Bigfoot. Stay tuned.
Team November. I received an urgent message from a distraught local currently being pursued by bandits. Are you ready to receive? The victim is Kim Hai and her sister. They're being pursued by bandits, though details were scarce on enemy ordnance. Kim has indicated that time is a critical factor. Unknown, Team November. Sorry to be low on details, but the victim and her sister were in a panic. They're on the move, sending you coordinates. Time is of the essence, Team November. Over and out.
Why, if it ain't the Great Desert Rangers? Mother of a Lion says you've been doing the Gippers proud. My name's Sister Nancy Reckoning, and I would be honored to sell some God-fearing, red-blooded Americans such as yourselves some guns. What do you say? Oops, hold on. I was gonna give you a gift first. A thank you for all you've done for our God President and us freedom-loving capitalists. Here. Thanks for saying that, Patriot. It means a lot. Word is, a bald eagle was sighted flying over Colorado Springs. Imagine that! The wings of freedom stretching across this land and blessing us all. Praise Reagan! Reagan bless this arms deal.
for you to hide.
Stay back. We're prepared to defend ourselves. That's your warning shot.
Stupid bitch! Take cover and be careful. The boss wants these two alive.
Come in, Team November. This is Ranger 8. Any progress with the High Sisters? Things sounded pretty copy, Team November. It sounds like they don't have much time left, though. Over and out.
That totally wasn't fair.
friend in need. In the back. Let me at it.
Stick with me. Maybe I'll.
Even hot dead, commies. Command me.
Come in, Team November. This is Ranger. Any progress with the High System? Copy, Team November. It sounds like they don't have much time left, though. Over and out.
Rangers! You look like prayers answered. I knew Jesus wouldn't abandon us. Those goons were sent by a thug named Moss Kogan. They were trying to take my sister. I thought it'd be enough to leave Colorado Springs, but in hindsight, I suppose it might have been stupid. Of course they'd follow us, but I didn't know what else to do. We're in over our heads. If you hadn't stepped in when you did...
Attention, Rangers! This is Moss Kogan of the 100 Families.
I heard on the grapevine that you've taken up with a pair of no-good, debt-skipping lowlifes. So you know, we have taken up a position outside, and we are armed and dangerous. But this doesn't need to come to violence. I am a reasonable man, and I am happy to negotiate.
Please, Rangers. Whatever he's saying, Oh, please don't let them take my sister. They'll hurt her.
He wants his money back, but he's gonna have to take an organ instead. I don't have it.
Yoon. She borrowed money from Kogan. Too much money. But it was only so we could create a church. A place that other Catholics could.
I did it because I wanted to spend money on dumb shit, okay? Shit! I'm too much of a fuck-up to deserve help, but my sister... she's gonna suffer too if Kogan catches up with us. Help us, please. For her sake.
That's more like it. Now see here, Rangers. Yoon-hee is a low-life thief. She deserves the Patriarch's justice for stealing from me. I don't know what those lying devil women said to you, but I'll have you know that they're thieves as well. They took a small fortune from my coffers. I'm just here to take back what's mine.
I can't keep lying. Yoon, I'm sorry. He's right. But I didn't know what else to do. We were desperate. I'm sorry.
Nice to see at least one of you is worthy of that Jesus fella you keep talking about. Well, you heard them, Rangers. They're thieves. I should drag them back to Pillory Square. However, I'm a reasonable man. All I want is my money. Those two can go where they like after that, so long as they promise I'll never have to lay eyes on them again.
No! Rangers! It's a life sentence!
Should have thought about that before she took my money. Either way, I'm not a cruel man. Since Miss Kim Hee here is so desperate to help her sister, I'm gonna offer a compromise. These two gotta work for me for 7 years. After that, we're done.
No! He can't take my sister! This is my fault! Rangers, please don't let him take us both.
It's both of them or nothing, Rangers. I hope you'll pardon my language, Rangers, but fuck that! One way or another, I will be compensated. Ha! It's your money, I guess. Why not? You have enough jangling around in all those pockets? Guess you're not that crazy after all. Go on. Look at you! Negotiating, like proper merchants and all that. Personally, I think Miss Yoon there would rather be shot than stoop to honest work. But with her sister's life on that, I figure she may be willing to reconsider. What do you say, ladies?
Yes, I'll do it. I'll do it. Anything so my sister doesn't have to suffer anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Kogan. We'll find a way to make this right. God bless you.
Don't know if I really want that Jesus Christ blessing. He wasn't any good at staying alive, was he? Anyway, I expect to see you in Colorado Springs with my first installment soon. Don't make me regret this. Just thank the nice Rangers for cleaning up your mess. In fact, here, a little something for their trouble. So long for now, ladies. Rangers.
Thank you, Rangers. It will be hard, but this is the right thing. I know it. We will find a way. Not much, but please take this. I suppose this is where we begin working on repaying Yoon's debts. There is nothing to say, really. I was a cook for one of the 100 families. Yoon was a troubled child. But I know it was one of the Lord's tests. He's training her, preparing her for greater glories.
It's some hard times ahead, but it's better than being dead. Find a job, a real one. I'm not gonna let Kim suffer. Not after all this. I'm gonna do everything I can. Yeah, I was the black sheep of a good Catholic family. Just couldn't wrap my mind around the idea of a God that gave a shit. Not after all this.
Just sit tight, November. Help's coming.
That worked. Now, how about...
What do you need, Rangers? I'll do what I can. Have a seat. If it ain't cut, don't stitch it.
All right, that worked. Now, how about...
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict. There's no more exhilarating feeling.
You're back with Rocky Mountain Monsters. We're way deep in the woods now, and there's footprints all over the place. Steve's done some calls and some wood knocks, and we've gotten some crazy responses. Okay, Bigfoot's here, monster fans. Stay tuned.
Kinda taking advantage of me now, but alright, just buy something, okay? Just some odds and ends I've taken in trade. Might be useful.
Are you the Rangers? That crew out of Arizona? My cousin saw your truck rolling out of Peterson. Told me about it at our last trading rendezvous. We're just some travelers, looking for a place to settle. Used to live out near Las Animas until the Godfishers came to visit. Colorado Springs ain't got space or supplies. Everywhere else, folk try to kill you on sight. We keep roaming, but we got even less food than hope. Frankly, we're starving. That help, Rangers. Truly help. We were farmers until a few weeks ago. We're clever, but we never had to live like nomads before.
Darn glad to see you. Darn right we are. And don't you forget it. Reagan bless this arm steel.
It seems that the infamous Desert Rangers have arrived in Denver. Stay tuned for more developments. Wait, is infamous the bad one? I always forget. station has been liberated. Sal here. We've gotten more fan mail from Mother Nancy Reliance of the Gippers. It says, well, it's, violent and needlessly mean. But you know what, listeners? Beautiful handwriting. And now, some music.
You're here! You got my message! Sure am glad to see you folks. Yes, sir. We got us a genuine crisis here. This here's my tellurium mine, you see. Well, mine and Trudy's. Don't know what I'd do without the old girl. Works harder than any man I ever saw, and ain't afeard of nothing. Why, I once saw her bite a grizzly bear right on the ass. Yes, sir. Folks around here call me Bulb, by the way. That's on account of the Tellurium. Makes you stink like garlic. Don't much bother me, and Trudy don't seem to mind, if you know what I mean. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Martians. Me and Trudy was working at the mine, and all of a sudden these robots appeared. One of them was as big as a house. Could tell right off they weren't no scavengers. They was something else. Now, I bet you're asking yourself how an old prospector like Bulb would know the difference between a Martian death machine and some old scavenger robot. Am I right? We get scavengers poking around up here all the time. Trudy can hear them rust buckets coming a mile off. Well, we leave out old parts or a few pounds of ore, and they leave us be. But not the Martians. Oh, no, sir. When they turned up, the scavengers got madder than a pack of wet hornets. They came at the Martians from all directions. But me and Trudy caught in the middle. I told the old girl to hightail it out of there, but Trudy was fit to raise hell. And you can't tell her nothing when she's got her dander up. I ran down here to call for help, and I've been waiting on you folks ever since. I ain't seen Trudy for a while now, and I'm getting worried. Can you do something about these dang robots? I reckon you do. Ask away. I'm always glad for a little conversation. Just ask Trudy. It's a wonder I ain't talked her ears off after all these years. Can't say we do, unless you count the scavengers, and they ain't much for conversation. Nope, me and Trudy are left to ourselves most times. Gets lonely up here, especially in the winter. But we got the mind to keep us busy, and we talk to pass the time. That Trudy, she's a hell of a listener, let me tell you. Glad you asked. It's this mineral that's good for making electronics and such. Most of what we scrape out of the mine, we send to the Patriarch. Most folks won't handle it because it's toxic. But I ain't never had no problems with it. This used to be a gold mine, you know, way back before the bombs fell. When the mine got played out, the owners turned it into some kind of tourist trap. I came up here hoping there might still be a little gold left, but found the Tellurium instead. It ain't an easy life, but it keeps me and Trudy fed. Don't know what I'd do without the old girl, let me tell you. Oh yeah, started a few years back. First one group, then another. They'd roll in, tear things up, take whatever they could. Lately, though, it's been a different bunch. Got a leader named Nell Stack, Neil Stack, something like that. We never know when they're gonna turn up, but when Trudy hears them coming, we set out a little Tellurium, and they leave us be. Not the best deal, maybe, but beats getting killed. Fair enough. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Well, got lots of books.
Before Trudy came around, that's how I passed my time. One of them you might find real interesting. Make all kind of useful stuff with it. Yes, sir. You help me out, and it's yours. One more thing. If you find Trudy, and she's well, you know, I'd appreciate it if you'd bring her necklace back. There's some codes written on it that I need to run the mine. She kept them safe for me. I'll be waiting here when you're done. Good luck up there.
Unit 3. No stack. No stack. Cancel. 3 wins.
Initiating diagnostic checks. Motive systems disabled. Power supply damaged. Deactivating non-critical subsystems. Alert. Proximity sensors activated. Initiate defensive... Evaluating success of combat protocol. Combat subroutine not responding. Enabling communications protocols. Initiate self-preservation subterfuge 001. Adorable human boy.
Grandma? Is that you? Grandma, it's Timmy. I can't move. I need delirium, Grandma. Please, help me. Grandma, please, Grandma. I'm so sad. Can I have some tellurium? Tellurium makes everything better. You love giving me tellurium, remember? Grandma! I'm so cold. So cold. Will you hug me, Grandma? Please?
Hey, your big dick bullet. No stick.
in a barrel.
save my ass.
It's over. Thank God.
Get something? Never hurt no one in her life. Not unless they were asking for it, anyhow. She was a sweet, good-hearted lady. And a hard worker. Yes, sir. I want to miss her something fierce. Anyhow, thanks for bringing back her necklace. Can't run the machinery in the mine without them codes. Damn them robots. Each and every one. I sure hope you gave them hell for old Trudy. You did get them all, didn't you? Ain't no pile of scrap metal gonna stop old Bulb, no sir. I got just the thing to clear that mess out. Got that mine going again in no time. You wait and see. Sure is a relief not to have them dang robots taking my ore. But a thorn in my side for a long time. I'm grateful for your help. I promised you a reward. And I'm a man who keeps my word. Yes, sir. Here's the book I was telling you about. Got all kind of useful information in it. Hope it'll be of some use to you. You'll come back anytime. Yeah. Ain't you all a sight for sore eyes? Ain't you all a sight for sore eyes? Little prospector good.
Rooster in the morning. Red Rooster's special blend of prime tobacco and organic amphetamines will open your eyes all day long, and all night, too. If you ain't what you used to, if you need you a booster, then smoke a Red Rooster.
Welcome back, heroes. Darn glad to see ya. Ain't it a beautiful... Yes, sir, we are. Won't be no commies around here when we're running. Reagan bless this armed steel.
Copy that. Tow's on the way.
been so long since they changed the oil in this thing, it's given itself a shave. Steel shavings and sludge.
Shit. Gonna have to give the whole engine a bath.
Be quicker, just put in...
You're not doing yourselves or the refugees any favors staying all jammed together like this. Disease is going to spread like wildfire. What do you need, Rangers? I'll do what I can. Have a seat. I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound.
Let's see.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons.
Darling, you shut down the nightclub for me. That's so sweet. All that noise was disturbing my beauty sleep. Thanks, hon.
I'm getting erratic high-frequency bursts near your location. You may want to check it out. Cautiously, of course. Negative, November. It's unlike anything I've heard before. Except, I thought I heard giggling children. Yes, probably just my mind trying to find a pattern in the noise. Sending coordinates, over and out.
Winifred. She was cornered in the Stetson City Cemetery by the evil Hogo Fogo. But Doug Badman means to make the villain pay for killing his sweetheart, Tornado Lou. As Winifred looks on, both men reach for their guns.
No, Doug, don't!
gangs that are undermining our community. They want our oil, citizens, which is the lifeblood of freedom.
Just sit tight, November. Help's coming.
Get in here! Nobody gets past the door unless I let them in. Them's the rules. I did? I guess I did. I want to be a ballerina too!
Not to go off half-cocked.
Boo.
Fish in a barrel.
Look at it burn, huh?
To make my last installment on the farm.
ballerina too!
Monsters are... Let me open up the store.
Nobody's come out of there in weeks. Where's my wife?
Where's my son? What? Are you guys the Desert Rangers? Abby said you were coming. Oh, just a little outreach. I'm Benny Bianchi. Welcome to Steel Town. We're so glad you're here. But there's just a few tiny little
little itty-bitty steps to take before we can let you in. All you have to do is talk to Dr. Breeler in the Human Resource Center, and he'll get you started on the admission process right away. He's right up those steps. When you're done, come on in and see us. The commutation engine says that during the lockdown, only authorized Steeltown employees may enter the factory. So if you want to come in, you have to be an employee. And to be an employee, you have to take our fitness tests. Good luck! Oh, well, the commutation engine is the heart and soul of Steeltown. It runs everything. The gates, the scheduling, the order tracking, fulfillment, lunch breaks. We couldn't survive without...
Nuh-uh, Bianchi. That's enough. You can talk to your friends later. We were here first. What's going on inside the factory?
We heard shooting in there. We demand to know our loved ones are safe.
Sorry, friends, sorry. Trust me, when this push is over, your relatives will be coming out of this gate with smiles on their faces and big fat paychecks in there. Oh, sorry, something's come up. Gotta go. Don't forget to talk to Dr. Breeler about your screening, Rangers.
Failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm not cut out for work.
Say, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Luis. Did I hear Benny Bianchi ask you to come see her in Steeltown? 'Cause if you're gonna pay her a visit, us folks in the camp here sure would like to know what's going on in there. Most of us have family working there. And what with it being locked down and all, we don't know if they're alive or dead or if we'll ever see them again. And Benny won't tell us a goddamn thing. My wife's in there, Florinda. Damn near everything. Abigail Markham, who runs the place, got money from the Patriarch a while back to make it the center of industry in Colorado. Boy, did she deliver. Refit all of the ruined factories here in Pueblo. Got all the old systems up and running. Added a few of her own. Now the place makes generators, engines, trucks, furnaces, radios, medical supplies, weapons, armor, everything. There are folks that say the founding of Steeltown was as much the making of Colorado as the Patriarch's government. Without the stuff they make here, he wouldn't have been able to do half as much.
He's right there. Steel Town has made Colorado a force to be reckoned with on the plains.
Which is why it's weird to see it having conniptions like this. It used to be a well-oiled machine. Yeah, Markham's happy talk mouthpiece. Always telling us Steel Town needs us. Sure it does, but not enough to give us 4 walls and a roof. We're dying by inches out here. If you ask Bianchi, we're the future employees of Steel Town. At least that's how she and Abigail Markham like to string us along. Who we really are is a bunch of displaced fools who thought this place was gonna be our salvation. Thought it would feed us, house us, give us jobs. Well, some of us got jobs. Then they stopped hiring. And the rest of us have been freezing our asses off out here ever since. Out east, on the Colorado border, the Patriarch's peace with the gangs of the plains was supposed to make it safe territory. So we all went homestead. Now, though, seems like the gangs have forgotten the peace exists. They've been coming for settlers like wolves come for sheep. No choice but to up stakes and run. And this, of course, now we're hearing that the gangs are coming here. So we may have only delayed our demise. That's what they say. Apparently. Liberty's sending a big scavenging crew this way, hoping to score some heavy artillery ahead of her attack on Colorado Springs. And if things go like they have been, Steel Town's guard bots will just hide behind the gates and let us get shot to pieces. Or worse, scooped up for slaves.
A raid on Steel Town? The Patriarch would not like that.
Used to. It seems like they got their own problems now. Pulled back all their patrols. Guard bots only worry about keeping people from going in or out, no matter what Benny Bianchi says. Where else are we gonna go? Rumor is they're turning folks away at Colorado Springs. Besides, there's work here. At least they're supposed to be, if they ever start hiring again. Not to mention, a lot of us have family inside the factory. We're not going anywhere until we see them again. They're asking for applicants. Bianchi's practically begging for them. But no one gets through the selection process, and I don't know how they could. Stupid tests don't make any sense at all. Place has gone crazy. You didn't hear me bending Bianchi's ear? The workers inside haven't been allowed out in weeks. There's been gunshots in there. We all got family in there, and nobody will tell us if they're okay, if they're even alive. Wish Markham would come out and talk to us herself. But all we get is Benny pouring syrup in our ears. Phooey. Not a peep. Just Benny saluting the flag and telling us everything's peachy. Ha! Oh man, could you? Her name is Florinda. She works in the Warbot factory. Just let her know that I'm still alive and I miss her. Thank you so much. Mighty nice of you to ask. Huh. Now that you mention it, there's one particularly crappy situation we could use some help with. See, we don't have a proper toilet here. And it's dangerous. Not to mention colder than a robot's nuts. Go outside the camp. There's animals out there. So we've been going too close to home and it's kind of stinking up the place. Now, we spotted an old Job Johnny in the scrapyard. There's a lot of nasty beasties around him. Nothing badasses like you couldn't handle, though. If you chase them off, my people can take care of dragging it back here. Hey, you asked if you could help. We're not exactly rich out here. Well, we can scrape something together, I guess. Wonderful. You're just what we've been praying for. Go see Doc Breeler in the Human Resources Center up those steps. He's the guy you gotta talk to get in. You didn't hear Benny telling you? Nobody but Steel Town employees get through the gates, and you gotta pass Breeler's health screening to become an employee. Ah, good luck.
If you specialize in artificial intelligence or computer engineering, please take our employment test immediately. We're offering significant signing bonuses for qualified applicants.
said about Raylene at Henry's party.
That's the one! And then Jason goes to David's cafe to meet Lauren and tells her about it. And
They
she
say
says
the
she
gangs are
knows
coming
why
any day
Monty
now.
said that, but she can't tell him because she promised Mr. Berkshire, the banker, that she would keep it a secret.
Anybody know anybody who's passed the
Monty,
test?
that's yacht club.
Brother, no! Please wake up! My brother Aram, he's dead. A man or a devil, someone tore open our tent in the middle of the night. He slashed with a knife or claws so fast I couldn't even scream before he was gone. No one saw him enter or leave the camp. What? No! We don't know anybody here. We just got here.
Stick to the plan. Hi. Didn't see you come up. I'm just...
It's none of your business, okay?
You do that? Really? I didn't think anyone gave a shit about us refugees. The bots certainly don't. They don't care if a woman is going to... It's my mom, okay? She's inside. Does data collection on the truck line, but she's also diabetic. We didn't tell anyone, and Reeler was too drunk to notice, because they'd fire her immediately if they found out. They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle in doses of some insulin we found. But since the lockdown, no letters. She's gonna go into shock and die if I don't get her a dose fast. Yeah, I'm just not sure I can do it. If I get caught, they'll kill me. I'm not an employee, so no non-lethal treatment for me. Then my mom dies too. And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but armored up mercs like you could never fit. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, fuck it. I'm doing it. Thanks for the info, Rangers. I'm going in.
Don't have much. Take what you need. Hope you can use that to get us out of this mess.
Can you tell these oaks to move along? I'm tired of seeing all these guns and bullets.
Sorry, friends. It's been a rough 14 weeks out here.
This is Carla Asphalt Butter, calling Vinny.
What makes them so special?
This is insane! All they gotta do is walk at 15 feet! Oh, hi! It's just dumb. I'm the cook here in the camp, and, there's not a lot to cook. People are starving, so I sent a request to Steeltown admin for a donation, and, miracle! It got approved! 200 pounds of assorted goat parts! The dump part is, the meat got moved to the loading dock, but now it's just sitting there. Apparently, the paperwork to actually deliver it got lost, so even though I can say it, I can't get it. They won't let me in, and they won't let it out. Could you? That would be incredible. A lot of hungry people would be in your debt. If you can get inside, talk to a guy named Walsh. He was my liaison on this until I stopped hearing from him. Tell him the meat for cooking is on the loading dock, and it just needs his approval to be delivered to the camp. Shoot. Huh? Oh, no. They get their meat from some family named Knox, but Walsh said he'd sell us some of what they had in their freezer. All they make in there is everything else. Stoves, pots and pans, knives. Oh, and guns. And war bots and vehicles, too, which is the stuff that the gangs are coming for, I guess. You know, Liberty's army. She's sending out scavenging parties to prep for her attack on Colorado Springs. And word is they've got Steel Town in their sights. Oh, that's easy. Well, no, it's not easy. Or we wouldn't all be out here starving. We'd be in there working. All you gotta do is talk to Dr. Breeler at the Human Resources Center by the main gate and pass his test. Passing the test is the hard part. Seems like a week since anybody's done it, maybe more. Anyhow, if you pass the test, they make you an employee and open the gate for you. Simple. Crazy, huh? I heard they had trouble with their plumbing a while back and called a plumber, but wouldn't let her in because she couldn't pass the eye test. Thank you so much. Get that goat, and you'll be the goat. Good luck. Hey again, Rangers. Any luck with those boxes of goat meat? Walsh in admin. His title is Organic Maintenance Coordinator or something. He's the guy who told me he'd get the meat delivered. Good luck.
Keep moving. Attention. All applicants wishing to enter Steel Town must first speak to Dr. Wheeler and take the test for employment. Use of medical supplies must be approved by Dr. Wheeler.
Hey, I don't have much of that to spare.
Only Steel Town security and medical personnel are authorized to use this door. Step away. First warning, unauthorized requisition of supplies.
Welcome to the Steel Town Human Resources Evaluation Center. Enter the body scanner behind me to begin your assessment for employment and... You don't look like the usual candidates. What's going on? Why do you have so many weapons? I'm not the doorman, I'm afraid. Not anymore. Sorry. To enter the factory, you have to pass the evaluation test. And to do that, you have to be examined by the machines. And lately, they've been failing applicants 9.9 times out of 10. The door hasn't opened in a week. Good luck. I don't make the rules, sorry. I don't even enforce them. I just watch helplessly from the sidelines. Ha! I put in a requisition for more toilet paper 2 weeks ago, and I haven't heard from them since. It's like I don't exist. Sure, ask away. I've got nothing else to do. And I'm not even being sarcastic. To be the living definition of the term Kafkaesque? To drain the hopes and dreams of 100+ people a day? To drive me to drink? Sorry, I have a bile problem. The stated purpose of the test is to evaluate the fitness, work experience, and mental stability of people seeking employment in the factory. People who pass are sent for job placement inside, but that almost never happens. Inertia? Once upon a time, I had a staff here, and we gave all these tests manually. Sent a lot of people through that door to a good job and a better life. Then Markham built her computation engine and decided that it would make all the hiring decisions. So she had these evaluation machines installed and told me that my new job was to be the friendly face that prepped people for the test. Apparently, the computation engine said that was the position I'm best suited for. So now the machines do all the work, and I drink. Horace Breeder. You wouldn't guess it now, but I was an actual doctor once. Now, I don't even do the eye test. Only good thing is, I can do this job stone drunk. So I am stone drunk as often as I can be. Like now, for instance.
Wow. Okay, Doc.
What I tell myself every morning when I get up is, it's better to be paid for getting drunk than to not be paid for getting drunk. I've never seen it. Could be a big brain in a box for all I know. But if that's the case, then it's got brain damage. Because the people who go through that door are always the ones I wouldn't have picked in a million years. It's like a magic asshole picking machine. Oops. Sorry. I'm supposed to say it's the best thing ever. So, it's the best thing ever. Sure. Then step into the garbage disposal behind me. I'm sorry. I meant the biometric assessment pod. Don't get your hopes up, though. You look too competent to pass. Please keep your arms and legs fully inside the chamber. Biological assessment pod has completed its evaluation. Please move on to the ocular scanner. The scan is complete. Follow me to the skills test zone. Okay, that's over with. Let me take a look at the result. You passed. I can't believe it. You're the first in days.
We finally got a pass. Open the main gate.
Go back outside to the main gate and they'll let you in. And tell Benny Bianchi I'm still waiting for my toilet paper. Main gate is open. You better go in. Can you pay me? Fine with me.
You passed the screening? Wow.
Welcome to Steel Town.
Come on, Ghost! Take it down! Get to the candy!
What's that noise out there? Oh, crap, the Ghost Gang! Rangers, help us! Stop those bandits!
Oh, that's just great! Looks like Markham's hired some new thugs! Get him, Ghost!
Welcome to the Steel Town. You don't look like the... I'm not the doorman, I'm afraid. To enter the factory, you have to pass the evaluation. I don't make the rules. It's like I don't exist. But that almost never happens. Apparently.
Wow, okay.
What I tell myself every morning when I get up. Oops. Sure. Vince, don't get you look too confident. Please keep your arms and legs fully inside the chamber. Assessment pod has completed its evaluation. The ocular scan is complete. Follow me to the scan
must be approved by Dr. Wheeler.
Hey.
First warning, unauthorized requisition of supplies.
Tell Ben Bianchi I'm still waiting for my toilet paper.
You passed the screening?
Welcome to Steel Town.
Get to the candy!
What's that noise out there? Oh, crap, Ghost Gang! Rangers, help us! Stop those bandits!
Oh, that's just great. Looks like Markham's hired some new thugs. Get him, Ghosts!
personal.
such a nuisance. Are you coming in now? The bandits? Oh, they call themselves the Ghost Gang. I call them losers. They steal everything that isn't nailed down. Oh, good. I love questions. But why don't we save them until we can meet face to face, okay?
There's no time like the present. Take the Steel Town Employment Placement Test today.
how you doing? Oh, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Carla Asphalt Runner of Iron Thunder Logistics. Just trying to get some paperwork cleared up before I get the shipment on the road. Say, you wouldn't be going into the factory, would you? Because I've been trying to get this sorted out with Benny, my contact in there, and she's not picking up. Are you kidding? You can't get in there without taking some kind of stupid employment test, even if you just want to ask a question. And nobody passed that test. You guys, though, the way you're tooled up, they might give you a pass. Oh, you know her? Yeah, that's her. She's the one I deal with when I pick up orders here. But there's been a problem, and I can't get a hold of her. Well, I got a crate on my truck that's not on the manifest. And Iron Thunder prides itself on getting every delivery right. So I'm not driving off with something I don't have any paperwork for. Especially when it's a goddamn disassembled warbot. It's crazy, right? Steeltown makes warbots exclusively for the Patriarch. Nobody else can buy one. So finding one in a shipment with no shipping address or order number is bad.
Bad is right. The last thing the Marshals want, or the Rangers, is for some no-good nicks to wind up with a warbot.
And it gets weirder. When I opened the crate to see what was in it, this paper fell out. It says, "Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you. XOXOB. I don't know about you, but to me, it sounds like someone inside is stealing warbots. I suppose. I'm sure as hell not going anywhere. You name it. Steeltown makes everything. Tools, weapons, construction equipment, trucks. Hell, my truck was made here. Even little things like toys, dishware, coffee makers. They do it all. Other than me not being able to slip them a couple bucks to expedite something for me? Nah, they're only there to guard the factory. Here it's a different story inside, though. They're there to enforce productivity, and they can get pretty rough on the workers if they're not meeting their quotas. Huh, maybe that's what the lockdown's about. Markham knows the gangs of the plains are coming, and is having the bots put the screws to the workers to get the place ready for a fight. That's the rumor. They say Liberty is sending out scavenger crews to stop by and stock up on vehicles, weapons, and warbots before she makes her move on Colorado Springs. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does. Well, I've never bothered to try, but from what I hear, you've got to talk to the doctor in Human Resources Center, right behind me. Apparently, he gives you some kind of test that tells you if you're allowed in or not. Not too many people pass it these days, but you look like intelligent individuals. I'm sure you'll pass. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does. The biggest. Half my runs either start here or end here. At least they did, until things got screwy in there. Now it seems like all the shipments are delayed, or packed wrong, or misaddressed. It's a pain in the neck. Not to mention the lockdown that's going on now. No one allowed in, no workers allowed out. Don't know if it's a strike or a quarantine or what, but it sure ain't helping. I don't know. Supposedly they switched over to a computerized system a while back. The computation engine, they call it. Maybe it's buggy or something. Whatever it is, it's screwing with my schedule something fierce. Screwing with all the driver schedules. You mean how you're going to talk to Benny Bianchi about this mystery crate? Yes, please. Thanks, I guess. But the sooner the better, okay? I'm already late on the rest of the shipment. And here, take the note for evidence. Oh, also, if you need any supplies, I've got some returns ITL dispatch that I can sell. Let me know if you want to look. Have a look.
Come on. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, team members. You must have a Steel Town employee identification badge to enter the scrapyard.
I don't believe in kids.